Welcome back, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. My name is Pritesh with KAIZN Crypto. In this video, it's going to be all about the CCwallet. This is an alternative wallet for your ADA made by members in the Cardano community. It's really nice to see that members in the community are stepping up with tools like this. We've seen recently that wallets such as Daedalus, Yoroi, not having the best performance from a user standpoint, but with tools such as CCwallet kind of stepping in and filling in that gap. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you pretty much step-by-step how to delegate to a stake pool, how to use this wallet along with some of your C NFTs if you are a token holder of any of these projects that are building on Cardano. So we're going to go through all that, pretty much an A to Z step-by-step guide here today in this video. So before we get started, just want to say a huge thank you and a shout out to TITANstaking and AHL stake pool. They are two of the members in the community who have brought us the CCwallet. So incredible work. There's still a lot of things that they are building with this, but they're making incredible progress so far. So to get right into this video, let's go ahead and click on Get Started. I'm pretty much going to be talking along with you as I go through the process here. So this is going to be very similar to what you will see if you're using this for the first time. The option that we're presented with here is to add a wallet. We would be able to either create a new wallet. What it's going to do is give us a set of 24 words as our seed phrase. That's our private key. Or if you've already got a wallet using something like Daedalus or Yoroi, you already have a seed phrase, you can restore your wallet using your private key as well. One thing I do like to recommend as well for added security is using a hardware wallet. So nice to see that CCwallet does support both the Ledger and Trezor Model T devices. You can connect a hardware wallet as well. Definitely going to be an added level of security there. That's in fact what I would recommend, being that this is a web wallet. Your seed phrase is secure using this platform, but it's a best practice, simply just an additional layer of security to use that Ledger or that Trezor Model T hardware wallet. But for the sake of this video today, we're going to go through the process of creating a new wallet. So we're going to generate a private key, a 24-word seed phrase. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and click on Create a Wallet. So from here, very straightforward user interface. We can go ahead and choose our wallet name. We'll have to enter in a spending password. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and do that now. So I've went ahead and entered in my wallet name and my spending password. Let's go ahead and click on Save. So it's going to give me the option if I wanted to save this password. This is directly from my browser. I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. It's saying on the following screen, you'll be given a list of 24 words to write down on paper and keep in a safe place. So now this is very important. This is going to be your private key. This is your wallet recovery phrase. So you want to make sure that you do not store this online. You do not store it on any type of computer that you might have. This is basically something you want to keep offline, preferably with several backups in multiple locations, right? So it's just simple best practices for things like private keys. We want to make sure that after we've read this disclaimer, we click that you confirm, and we'll click on continue. Here we have the seed phrase. So I've got this kind of blurred out here. So I'm just going to quickly write this down because we will need this in order to restore our wallet. So I've went ahead and written down my wallet recovery phrase. Once you have it written down, we can go ahead and click on the check saying, yes, we've written it down. Click on continue. And from here, it's going to ask us to confirm our recovery phrase. So it's going to take me a second just to quickly type this in, but basically you're going to go through the process of confirming your recovery phrase by typing out each word and then just pressing on continue. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and do this now. Okay, and now we can see that on the left side, it shows a list of the wallets we currently have available within CCwallet, and we've got KAIZN Wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And this is going to be the same for all of the wallets that you have within this category, except it's going to be different depending on the balance, the staking, etc. But in this case, we've got the outline here. It shows us at the top the summary, the transactions, send, receive, staking, voting. So there is a lot of options here in terms of being able to use this wallet. It is going to work with Catalyst as well. So there's just a bunch of functionality here with CCwallet. Now, in order for us to actually start using this wallet, what we would need to do next is go ahead and send some ADA. So in order to send some ADA to our newly created wallet, we'll go ahead and click on receive. And this is going to generate a brand new public address. So in order to copy it, we can just click on this copy to clipboard function. And I'm going to go ahead and send some ADA to my wallet. And we see now if we go back to the summary page for our wallet, I've sent some ADA to this brand new wallet. I've got 30 total ADA in my balance. So from here, as far as just giving you an overview of the summary, if we click on that, it'll give us a rewards breakdown. It'll give us the option to withdraw rewards. There's no need to withdraw rewards necessarily. They are automatically added to your ADA balance here within this wallet. It'll show you your delegation history, so some of the pools that you've earned rewards from. If you click on this next option here at the second top menu, you've got tokens. So we're going to actually take a look at that here as well with some NFTs and some fungible tokens. The UTXOs you'll also be able to see for your wallet. So UTXOs, unspent transaction outputs. So things such as withdrawals, things such as deposits, anything like that, pretty much going to be counted here as a UTXO. So let's go back to overview. And what I want to do from here is I want to actually go through the process of delegating my ADA to a stake pool. So I've got the wallet created. I've sent some ADA to my wallet. Now the next step is to start earning some passive rewards and supporting the Cardano network. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is click over to where it says staking. And from here, they've got a breakdown of all the different stake pools which are available to delegate to. In this instance, let's go ahead and search for KAIZN stake pools. So I'm going to go ahead and search by typing in KAIZN. Let's see here, and we've got our stake pools here. So KAIZN crypto stake pool. You can support any of our pools if you would like to support these videos that I create talking about everything related to Cardano. So we've got KAIZN, KRSNA, KRONOS, and Kobe stake pool. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and delegate to KAIZN. And what we're going to do here is go through the process of delegating by signing a transaction. So when delegating a wallet with a lower amount of funds, it takes time to earn back the transaction fee. There's only one transaction fee on delegation and a second for claiming rewards. The transaction fee can be seen in the details below. So we'll go through all this. It's a bit of a breakdown there of what you're looking at. But essentially, this is a transaction preview if we scroll down just a little bit. So it's nice to see that we can actually get an idea of what we're actually doing before we sign the transaction and make it permanent on the blockchain. In this case, we see a deposit of 2 ADA. This is in order to register a staking key associated with this wallet address. So that is no problem there. It's a 2 ADA deposit as well as the transaction fee of 0.17 ADA. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my spending password after we've made sure that everything looks okay, and we'll go ahead and click on sign. So I've entered in the spending password. Let's click on sign, and it says pending. So this is basically the wallet submitting the transaction to the blockchain. So this is going to take a minute. It's saying that it's successfully submitted. We're just waiting for the blockchain to validate this transaction. As soon as we see this transaction on chain, we'll have a green verified notification here, and we'll see this transaction posted here right under this transaction list. As we're waiting for this transaction to post to the blockchain, just wanted to talk a bit about what we're going to be looking at the later part of this video. So we've gone through the process of creating a wallet. We've gone through the process of adding ADA to this wallet, and we've now successfully gone through the process of delegating to a stake pool. So what's going to happen now is we're going to need to start using our ADA, right? We're going to want to start building and creating and finding value within the ecosystem. And a way to do that is to get involved with things such as NFTs and fungible tokens. So one of the projects that is going to be perfect for us to use in this video, simply for demonstration purposes, this is not an endorsement. We're actually going to be taking a look at jet chickens. We're actually going to mint some jet chickens today. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this using this wallet. So now we see that this transaction to delegate to a stake pool has been posted to the blockchain. We can see here the transaction fee of 2.17 ADA has been deducted from our wallet balance. Now, if we go back to summary, what we'll see is a little bit of information related to our stake pool delegation. So we've got our total ADA here reflecting that transaction that we had just submitted to delegate our wallet. And we can see here that our delegation for our wallet will become active after Epoch 299. So from Epoch 299, we're going to start earning rewards from KAIZN stake pool. So a very nice, very clean user interface in order to be able to use this wallet. I think that's one of the big upsides of CCwallet, is that it's very easy to understand for the layman. So I definitely do enjoy that fact about this wallet. Once you do start to earn your staking rewards, you're going to see that here on this chart. So it's nice. You can actually hover over these bars in the graph and you can get an exact number of the amount of ADA that you've earned in rewards. So we've got that taken care of. We've got that out of the way. Before we go ahead and mint our NFTs with our jet chickens, I just wanted to take a look at some of the other features of this wallet. So another big one is going to be voting for Project Catalyst. What we saw was the latest funding round, which was Fund 6. The voting has actually ended on October 21st. This wallet actually gives you a timeline of when exactly the registration starts, when the snapshot takes place, when voting starts. So you'll get a full breakdown of the details on this wallet as well. So in this case, we've already passed that point where the registration has ended, voting has ended. But in the future, when there's a new funding round, you'll be able to go through here, follow the steps. It'll say that you need at least 500 ADA in order to participate in voting. It's going to give you the option to open up the app, create a PIN, sign the transaction, all that good stuff here in this wallet. So you can also use CCwallet for Catalyst registration. Another really cool feature about this wallet is the settings. So it's not very fancy, but it is a very nice feature to have, to be able to go and see all the different options related to your wallet. You can change our wallet name, or we can reset our spending password. So there's some nice things to look at here. And one of the features that I like to use mostly is the address book. So I have some wallets which I send assets to on a regular basis. An address book is exactly that. You would be able to have a list of some of the wallets that you frequently send assets to. So it just makes it that much easier to find those wallets. Most of these other settings in terms of the, say, token fragmentation, single address mode, all that good stuff, I typically leave that set to default. For me and how I use this wallet, there's really no need to worry about altering any of those default settings. Those are set for most users. So in this case, I think that should work just fine. You can resync the wallet if you're ever having issues by either going into the settings, or you can even click up at this refresh button right here at the top, and that'll actually resync the wallet with the blockchain as well. If you wanted to delete or unstake your wallet, this is going to be where you go to do that as well. So settings also has some pretty cool features. So now that we've gone through most of these, we see here exactly what we're looking at in terms of the user interface for this wallet. Very simple, very straightforward to understand. Now let's go ahead and have some fun. So let's go ahead and mint some jet chickens. Looking forward to this because we're going to do this real time. You guys will actually get a chance to see how we use this wallet to actually interact with the blockchain and mint some of these NFTs. So jet chickens, really fun project. This is going to be brought to us by BuffyBot and Kyle Solomon with Frog Stake Pool. So cool project. We're actually going to get a chance to receive 10 fungible tokens, 2 jet chickens, and then we've also got the free space coins that come along with it. So in order to mint your NFTs, this is going to be something that is going to be different for really any CNFT project. This is simply to show you for an example in this video. You're going to have all these different warnings here. You must use a Cardano Shelly era wallet, such as Daedalus, Yoroi, or ADA Lite. Biggest thing is to not send ADA from an exchange. So let's go ahead and click on Buy Now. This is going to prompt us to do a transaction. What we'll need to do is copy this public address. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do this here. So we're going to copy that to our clipboard. We're going to go back to our CC wallet. We're going to click on Send because we're going to be sending ADA to this address. So as far as the process to do that, we're going to enter in our receiving address. So we'll simply have to paste that in. Let's go and press on Next. This option here, it's saying add an optional message, comment, or memo to the transaction. In this case, that's not necessary at all. We can just go ahead and skip that. And then the next screen here is saying to add an amount of ADA. So with Jet Chickens, it's a specific amount in ADA. You want to click the amount to copy to clipboard. So we've got 20.48 followed by 4 sixes. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that to our clipboard. A specific amount of ADA. You want to make sure you copy it exactly how it's posted. And we're going to paste that in there. Let's go ahead and click on next. And this next screen we see here is going to ask us to sign the transaction by entering our spending password. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and enter in my spending password. After you've typed that in, we can go ahead and click on sign. And this is going to sign the transaction and post it to the blockchain to be validated. So what we're waiting on now is for that to take place. So we can see here it shows pending. It's giving us this little loading symbol. So we're just waiting on that. What we want to do from here, we'll go back to Jet Chickens. You want to make sure with some of these windows that you see pop up that you do not close out of the window until your transaction has been confirmed by the blockchain. So we're going to leave this exactly like how it is. We've got plenty of time here left on the timer, so we should be okay. And we're just waiting for this transaction to be confirmed. And we can see here now that the transaction shows that it's verified by the blockchain. In the wallet, we can see under transaction, it shows us the amount of ADA which we have sent. So it's 20 ADA along with that transaction fee. Let's go back to Jet Chickens. And here we see the Buffy bot doing its thing. It's going to bring us some Jet Chickens. Drum roll. And we've got our Jet Chickens. So we can scroll through this here. You know, it'd be really cool to actually mint a KAIZN Jet Chicken on one of these videos. I think that'd be awesome. But we can see here some of these cool tokens that we will now see in our wallet. So we got a couple of Jet Chickens here. Pretty nice. Let's go forward. And of course, we'll get our free space coins as well. So just wanted to show you that in real time, how to mint some of these NFTs and use it with the CCwallet. So let's go ahead and click on close. And that's pretty much it. That's the entire process. So we just minted some Jet Chickens and got some free space coins. So pretty nice. All that possible with the CCwallet. What we'll want to do in order to be able to see these tokens in our wallet, first we'll just verify that the transaction has indeed come through with the tokens that we've purchased. So let's go to transactions, and we can see here that the amount of ADA that we sent was at 20 ADA along with the transaction fee. And this is what we got back in return. So we got the 5 ADA sent along with all these tokens. We've got all these NFTs, fungible tokens, and the 100 space coins as well popping up in our wallet. Now, there's a really cool way to be able to view these tokens actually within your wallet once you've received them. And the way to do that is we'll go back to summary, and there was that little submenu here underneath this main bar, and it shows tokens. So we're going to click on tokens, and this is a very nicely laid out user interface of grouping the tokens together based on their policy ID. In this case, we see our space coins chilling up here. So we got 100 space coins just hanging out in this wallet. And then we've got a token collection here that is for this specific policy. So these are the Jet Chickens that we just minted. And we can see if we click on the drop down, it gives us a nice visual of all the tokens held within our wallet. So those are some of the things that I really like about CCwallet. You know, it gives us an actual visual of the tokens contained within your wallet. So nice to see that. It's a really nice interface. So as far as being able to use this wallet, that is pretty much going to be how to go about the process of creating a wallet, funding the wallet, being able to delegate your ADA to a stake pool, being able to mint NFTs with the CCwallet. The last thing I think I'd like to show you here in this video today is going to be how to actually send some of these tokens from your wallet. I think that's also very important since we've received some of these tokens. Now let's go through the process of actually sending one of these tokens. So in order to do that, what we would need to do first is have a receiving address. Now you're going to want to make sure that your receiving address is for the wallet which you would like to send these tokens to. In this instance, I'm simply going to use the same receiving address for the same wallet by just clicking on receive and then copying the public address to the clipboard. What we'll do from there is go ahead and click on send. This is going to be how you're going to go through the process of sending these tokens. So we're going to go ahead and paste that address. Of course, you want to make sure this is the address which you would like to send the tokens to. I'm just showing you this example for the video today. Let's go ahead and click on next, and it's going to give us the option again to enter in a message. That's not relevant for us here today. And if that were to be the case where you did want to send a message, it's really just a memo if there was a specific memo that you would have to enter in for a transaction, but it's really uncommon for that to happen. Now, to send a token, let's go ahead and click on the option to add a token. And from here, it's going to give us the list of tokens held within our wallet. So I want to go ahead and send some space coins, right? We're going to keep it very simple. You can also do this for your jet chickens as well. Let's say I want to send some fungible tokens, which is our space coins, along with one of our NFTs. So I want to go ahead and send 10 space coins along with one of my jet chickens. So I'm going to click on add. And what we can see here is that both of these tokens have been added to this transaction. And if I did want to remove any of these tokens, I can simply just click on this minus sign to remove that token. But this looks pretty good, and it shows us an overview. It shows us the amount of ADA which needs to be sent automatically along with this transaction. And what that is basically the amount of ADA which would need to be sent along with these tokens so that one of the node operators can actually pick this transaction up and validate it on the blockchain. That's essentially what that is. When you do send any of these tokens, there is a small amount of ADA that does have to be sent along with the transaction. But this looks good to me, so we'll just go ahead and click on next. And it's going to ask us to enter in our spending password. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly type in our spending password. After you've done that, you can go ahead and click on sign, and it's going to post this transaction to the blockchain. Now, what we're going to notice with this transaction is that it's going to send it right back to our wallet. So, it's just going to be something where we're going to have an output and then an input. It's all going to add up within the UTXOs of this wallet. So that's just for the example in this video today, but essentially this is the overview of the CC wallet. Again, big thank you to TITANstaking and AHL Stake Pool for bringing us this amazing tool. I know that they are currently working on it and building new iterations and new features for it. So it's exciting to keep up with the progress of this wallet. But if you all did enjoy this video here today, please be sure to let me know by dropping a like for me. If you want to stay up to date with more content like this, I talk about everything related to Cardano and lots of relevant things happening within the Cardano ecosystem. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell so you know exactly when I post a new video. If you do have any questions related to using the CC wallet, one of the best ways to get in contact with me and have some questions answered by our community is by joining our KAIZN Crypto Telegram support group or our Discord channel. Both of those links are going to be provided for you down in the description below, and you can also let me know down in the comments section. If you have a question, just go ahead and shoot me a comment on this video, and I'll do my best to answer those questions for you. All right, everyone. Well, that is what I have for you all here today in this video. We went through a lot, pretty much a deep dive and an overview of the CC wallet. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.